the growing concerns around Social Security. Welcome back. There's been a lot of talk lately about Social Security, and if you've been following the news, you might have heard some concerning updates. But one name keeps coming up in connection to these changes: Doge. And no, I'm not talking about the cryptocurrency. Doge stands for the Department of Government Efficiency, and it's been making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Mass layoffs, office closures, potential delays in benefits. These issues could directly impact millions of Americans who rely on Social Security. Now, the government insists that your benefits are safe, but some of the moves being made are raising serious questions. Could you face delays in getting your money? And why is Elon Musk's name even tied to all of this? There's a lot to break down, so let's get into what's happening and why experts are sounding the alarm. But before we continue, if you want to stay informed about critical financial topics, make sure to subscribe. It really helps get this information out to more people, and I truly appreciate it. SSA's workforce crisis and office closure. As Social Security Administration, SSA has been dealing with staffing issues for years, and right now, it has the lowest number of employees in 50 years, even though more people than ever are relying on Social Security. With millions of baby boomers retiring, the demand for benefits is skyrocketing. But instead of hiring more staff, the SSA is cutting 12% of its workforce. That's about 7,000 employees gone. If you've ever dealt with government paperwork, you know how frustrating long wait times can be. Now, with fewer people answering phones and processing applications, delays could get even worse. Fewer staff, longer wait times, more frustration for those in need. And it doesn't stop there. Dozens of Social Security offices are shutting down. These in-person offices are critical, especially for elderly and disabled Americans who may struggle to handle everything online. With fewer staff and fewer locations, people will likely face major delays just to get basic assistance. So, what does all of this mean for you? And could these cuts lead to even bigger problems down the line? Doge's role and potential risks to Social Security. Where things get even more concerning. Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, has been granted access to Social Security's most sensitive systems. This includes databases containing personal and financial information for everyone with a Social Security number. But here's the problem. SSA's system isn't new. It's based on 1970s coding languages. Maintaining it requires deep institutional knowledge, and some former SSA officials are warning that Doge employees don't fully understand how it works. There are reports that Doge officials have requested access to source code they don't fully understand, and that's a big deal. Social Security processes over $1 trillion a year in benefits. If someone makes a mistake, whether it's a glitch, a security issue, or an uninformed change, it could disrupt payments for millions. The White House insists that benefits aren't being cut, and technically, that's true. But when a system starts breaking down, when offices close, and when it takes months just to update basic information, that's still a major impact on people's lives. What's next and why Elon Musk is being mentioned? That people are taking notice, and lawmakers, especially in key election states, are feeling the pressure. Many are being confronted at town halls with worried voters demanding answers. Even some politicians who normally support budget cuts are struggling to defend these changes. A recent poll found that most Americans, including Republicans, think the government isn't spending enough on Social Security. Yet, Doge's actions seem to be doing the opposite, cutting resources instead of strengthening the program. There's also a growing fear that administrative chaos could pave the way for even bigger changes, like privatizing Social Security, raising the retirement age, or completely restructuring the system. Some politicians are pushing for benefits to be tied to the stock market rather than a government fund. And then there's Elon Musk. He's publicly called Social Security the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time. Whether you agree or not, Musk's approach to cost-cutting, whether at Twitter, Tesla, or now in government programs, has been aggressive. Applying that mindset to Social Security could push an already struggling system to its breaking point.
So where does that leave us? For now, benefits are still being paid out, but if you rely on Social Security or plan to in the future, this is something to keep an eye on. If these changes cause delays, millions of people could be impacted, especially those who can't afford to wait. If you need to update any of your information like your banking details or address, it's best to do it sooner rather than later before things get worse. What do you think? Are these necessary cost-saving measures, or do you think Social Security is at risk? Let me know in the comments. I'll be reading through them to see what people are experiencing. And if you found this information helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Staying informed is one of the best ways to protect yourself. I'll keep bringing you updates on this and other important financial topics. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.